Alright, so at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to using my brush. So I'm using my B key to get my brush, my W key to get my magic wand, and I'm holding my Option on a Mac or my Alt key on a PC to get my eyedropper tool. So I'm just going to keep doing that and filling it in. My brush has to be 100% hardness so that it's filling it in with a solid color. I don't want any softness on it. And I also want to make sure that my opacity is at 100% and my flow is at 100%. And then I'm just going to speed this up a little bit so that it goes a little bit quicker. All right. One more thing is to navigate my page, I'm just holding my space bar down, and allows the space bar, once I hold it, allows me to move my page around. And then of course zooming in, holding my command plus and my command minus to zoom in and out. You can also hit your Z key to get your zoom tool. If you have like a particularly small spot you're trying to zoom in on, you just click on the screen and zoom in on that. And again, your space bar to navigate the workspace. And hopefully this will speed up the process a little bit. Alright, so I've got it down to pretty much all the little spaces filled. What I could have done, since this was all white, I could have selected something like this and said select similar, and that'll select similar colors to whatever it was. But it's fine how to do it like this. Maybe I forget the little spot right here. So I'm going to click my W again and click these last few spots. My B key to get my brush. Option to get the pink, and then Control D to deselect it. And then that kind of gets everything done, I think, now. Alright, so the next stage, what I'm going to do is I'm going to crop this. So I'm going to click on my crop tool. So crop tool right here. Well, actually, before I crop it, I'm going to go to I'm going to click on this one, example, and background. I'm going to hold down my control key to click that. And I'm going to merge these layers together. So I'm actually going to click all of these. So those three, I'm going to merge those layers together so it's all one except for the text right there. I'm going to turn off my boxes, my color boxes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to crop this page so that it's all on one side. So I'll go over here to my crop tool, which I already have selected, drag this over so it lines up with the edge, and click crop. All right, and that's it. So I'm going to save this, file, save as, and I want to make sure that I save it as a JPEG. And actually, before I save it, I'm going to write my name on it. So I'm going to come down here, click my tool. I had it at 790. I don't need it to be that, so I'm going to go to 14 point, actually bigger than that, 36 point. That looks pretty good. Change this text to white, click OK, and I'm going to type Neil Thorpe. And I'm going to put this over here, and file, save as, change it to JPEG, and click save. Alright, so now I'm just going to go file and save this one. So this allows me to save my PSD just in case I have to go back and fix something later, and I can close it and submit it. So that was everything. Hopefully this allowed you to really get good at selecting using your keystrokes. So your W key for the wand, your B key for the brush, your larger and smaller brush using your brackets, also spacebar to move around your page, as well as going up to the select menu and loading selections and using the fill menu to fill it and do other things.